Happy Tuesday, right? Happy Tuesday, everybody. All right, come on in, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. For anybody new here, hi. I am Maggie, your substitute teacher. I'd like to welcome you to yet another struggle cooking class. It's cold here in Atlanta. I don't know if it's cold where y'all are, but happy Tuesday. So glad to have you here. I am your substitute teacher because I cook with sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free substitutes. But I love to recreate recipes that are recipes that we all enjoy and try to make a healthier version for me. But I am not the food police. If y'all can have the full flavor, I always say, have some for me. All right, so we are going to take attendance. If you would like to be counted present, feel free to announce yourself in this struggle cooking class. However, if you prefer to watch quietly from the clouds and you know who you are, you're always welcome here. We are the happy, wholesome, family-friendly side of YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. All right, so since TikTok, y'all don't stop, we've got Belle of Hair. No, we got Sweetheart 1031 here. Belle of Hair, hello, my dear. This is a non-hair day week for me, but we'll get the curls back. I just have it pulled back, y'all. Everything is fine. We've got Renee, Eleanor, Annie 40, Muse, them, we. We have user Terry, Shirley Barr, Carolyn Jones, music, missing music. Hello, Charles Belafonte, Jennifer Deb, Dorothy Miller, Red Form, Mike. Gail, Teresa Galing, Big Willie Styles, Sparkle, Jeannie, Scorpio, Kathy, Laura, Ella, Montreal, Brinba, BHB, and CD. Thank you all so much for being here on TikTok. And over here on Instagram, we've got Jess Loving It. Hello, Otis to Love. Hello, 77. 3GP, thank you. Yinka is here. Duriel Randolph, Grissom. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm going to try and make sure you all see everything. Hello, GF Williams. But if you want to see the side-by-side, if it works, y'all can come on over to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. All right, who do we have over here? Lady Navoa says she is missing the show, but she's traveling. Hopefully everybody is doing well out there. Thank you so much. Jürgen Peters here from Germany, always here with his plate, our meatitarian in the class. Thank you so much for watching across the pond. UFO Kamikaze in his birthday Christmas suit. And Elaine, she says, hi, Maggie and all. Hello, my dear. Beautiful flower. Thank you all so much for being here. Okay. So no recipe tonight. I'm just going to kind of wing it. I got this idea. Yesterday I made some man food for football. It was breakfast for dinner. So I had opened up a pack of bacon, and so I still have a pack of bacon. And it's been a while since we've done our BLT, which is bacon, lettuce, and tomato. Usually it's served with like mayo on some thick, crunchy, toasty, soft, chewy, all in the same goodness bread. I'm going to try and make a bread-free version. So I thought about doing a bacon wrapped BLT, a lettuce wrapped BLT, and a tomato wrapped BLT. So I'm going to make 3 different versions. Just have some fun with it. Maybe you all can get some inspiration. Just like Taco Bell, we're going to take the same ingredients and change it up, right? Hello, Christine. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, Linda. Thank you so much for being here, my dear. All right, everybody. So let's start with clean counters. Let's wash hands. We're going to cook this bacon. I cook it in the air fryer. And then we are going to just chop up our ingredients and just do a really quick assembly meal. All right. Thank you all so much for the hearts. I appreciate it. All right. Hope everybody is doing well. It's always good to see you here. All right, so if you're new here, I do stream every day, usually a cooking stream. I'm all about food and femininity. So if you're interested in femininity, elegance, and etiquette, I have one-on-one coaching, I have courses, I have group coaching, and then Lucy and I have the finishing school. New class starts in January. Go to teachablemomentswithmaggie.com for all of the details, all right? So let's clean hands. All right. So we're going to start with the one ingredient that has to cook, which is the bacon. There's lots of different ways to cook bacon. I have tried it all. I don't like to be splattered, so I like to cook the bacon in the air fryer. You can also use the oven if you don't have an air fryer. So I am going to take our little drip tray here and I'm going to line it with foil. But let me get our ingredients out in case anyone doesn't know. Hello, Ellie. BLT is bacon, lettuce, and tomato. Okay. So I'm just grabbing some ingredients from the fridge. Here's the deal, you all. If you celebrate Christmas, Christmas is coming up. I host for the holidays, so I try whenever there's going to be a lot of food incoming. You all know that since I cook all the time, I like to cater for the holidays. So we've ordered again from the Cajun Turkey Company. That's what the family wants. So I just try to use up stuff in the fridge and not order too much if I don't have to. All right, so we've got some romaine lettuce that I used for, I can't remember what I used it for, but we've got some nice crunchy lettuce. I've got a beefsteak tomato that we're gonna slice, and then I have some hickory thick cut bacon. Oh no, it's starting to look kind of sad. All right, we'll have to get in there. We don't wanna waste, y'all. We wanna be safe too, right? All right. So this is a great, easy meal to put together. I am going to line the drip tray with foil, so as the bacon cooks down, we don't have a huge mess. Lady Navoa is here. She says, I tried to stay on as long as I can. Ah, you're flying. Okay, wheels up. Be safe. All right. So let me know how you all cook your bacon. Do you cook it in a cast iron skillet? Do you cook it in the oven? Do you cook it in the air fryer? I'd love to know what everybody's bacon cooking hacks are. And this will work with beef bacon, turkey bacon, maybe even vegan bacon if you're vegan. But I have the real stuff. Since I opened the package, we're going to go ahead and use that up. All right. So yeah, if you all ever miss my stream, I'm always making content. I'm pretty active, so I post something every day. So a lot of it is public facing, but I also have some private classes and private streams as well. All right, so let's see if we can get a couple trays. I love the air fryer because my air fryer is kind of like an oven style, so it has different shelves, so I can cook multiple things at once, or I can cook 2 shelves. All right, so I just have some Walmart brand bacon. Lady Navoa cooks her bacon in the oven. I think that's a great idea, especially this time of year when it's cold and you don't mind turning on the oven. I do have an oven and it works, but I'm just kind of like, usually when I'm cooking for 1 or just 2, I don't like to heat up the whole oven. But that's great if you're cooking for the family. You can get a sheet pan, go ahead and put it in the oven and let it do its thing. All right, so this is what I had yesterday. This is just Walmart brand, great value, thick cut bacon. So we got like 6 slices here. So let's see what we can do. All right, so first things first, when opening the bacon, Lady Navoa says you're gonna stay till the reception cuts off in the air. You're funny. I do the same thing, but they say put it in airplane mode, so be safe. Okay. So when I open up a pack of bacon, the first thing, especially when you get it from the fridge, sometimes you can kind of roll it to kind of get the bacon to separate. What I like to do is I like to cut around the whole, what is this, package? Because if you just cut the sides and then you pull the bacon from the side, in my opinion, it stretches the fiber and then it kind of, you have that overhang on your tray. Is it the end of the world? No. But what I like to do is I either like to use, cut around the whole thing so I can get in here with 2 hands and either lift it up both sides here. Sometimes if it's cold like this, I may even like slide my finger underneath so I'm not pulling at the bacon so that it stays the same shape and it fits directly on the tray. Just a little hack that I do. Oh, y'all can't see over here. Let's switch this up. All right. I'll bring it down in just a moment. But yeah, so this is one of the things that I like to have uniform pieces if I can. So we're going to put, let's see, can we fit all of it? Maybe not all of it. All right. Because yes, bacon is going to shrink when you cook it, and that's totally fine. Hello, college player. but I like for it to be as uniform. And then especially since this is like a thicker cut of bacon, let's see, can I do all of it on one? Oh, I forgot. There's one thing I'm going to do different. All right, we're going to do 4 here, and then I'm going to do some bacon bread slices. We've done this before. Hang with me. I saw this on Keto Snacks. He made like bacon bread. Let me show you. It's just a little interlock with the bacon. So let me wash my hands, and we're going to put this in the oven, in the air fryer, so it can go ahead and get started. Okay? All right, so my air fryer has like a meat setting on there. Hello, college players. So we'll just put it in. I just put it in there and press the meat button. If I'm being precise, it's probably like 375 for maybe like 8 to 10 minutes, depending on your level of doneness. I like a little crispy. Let me know how y'all like your bacon. Do you like it chewy or do you like it crispy? I want to know. Oh, we need the drip tray or else I'm going to have a mess. Okay, we'll turn on the light. Turn on the lights. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to do, I have 2 strips of bacon left, and I'm going to see if I can make my bacon bread with only 2 strips. Hello, Jenna, thank you, and Shadrach, thank you so much for being here. Tasha Arnett is here. She says, hello, Miss Maggie. Hello, you and the beautiful babies. Jurgen says, real bacon is in the grill pan or the hot air fryer. Okay, the grill pan. Is that like on the grill? I don't know. You're in Germany. Maybe you call it something different. I'm thinking you mean skillet. UFO says, my ex would put bacon on hot dogs. Sounds weird, but it's actually good. No, look, I always tell y'all, I am not the food police. It doesn't sound weird. Are you talking about like crumbled bacon bits on the hot dog? Are you talking about like wrapping the actual hot dog wiener in raw bacon and cooking it? Tell me, because I'm curious and we may have to try it. We got Patty Play Lottery in the house. She says, hello, Maggie. Hello, my dear. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so let me get my scissors and see if we can cut this up so I can work with it. And I'm going to put another tray underneath. So I saw this on Keto Snacks. I'm not keto. Keto is great, but keto allows you to have dairy. I try to avoid dairy. So if you can have real milk, have some from me. Hello, Be Cool. Thank you so much for being here. All right. So we're going to try and simulate bread, at least the structure of bread, using our bacon. Seems kind of interesting, but it did work for me before. Okay, so what I'm going to try and do, let me leave this here so you can see. Lady Navoa says, oh no, we're in the air fryer, about to lose you. I'll be here when you land. All right, you guys, whether you watch live or watch the replay, it's totally fine. So I'm going to get these last 2 strips of bacon, and I'm just going to use some kitchen shears, and I'm going to cut them in half. All right, so now I have 4 half strips of bacon. So I'm going to try and make 2 slices of bread. All right, so let me toss this. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 strips of bacon. Let's see if I can remember. Ooh, I feel like I'm running. I'm struggling, y'all. It was something like this. I think I may cut it again. It was kind of like this, but I need more bacon. All right. So here's what we're going to do. I need 2 of these in order to make a slice. So I'm going to cut it in half. No, I'm going to cut it in half long ways. Here's how we're going to stretch the food. Y'all know how it is when you're running low on something. Cut it in half. So this is just for demonstration purposes. So we're going to... Oh my gosh, I'm butchering it. But I want to try and make 2 slices. I should have measured my ingredients. Y'all, I just come in here and figure it out. All right, so we have the bacon strips. So we're going to make a lower calorie version because there's less of it. Will it work? I don't know. We'll see. But I think you all will get the idea if I can make this work. All right, so we have 4 strips. So in order to make this, you would need 4 strips of actual bacon. We're making it work with 2, just cutting it long ways into fourths. But as long as it assembles correctly, I should be able to make it work. All right, 6 strips of bacon, 1 more. All right, let me move this down so y'all can see. All right, so. And this is thick cut bacon, which is what I like, but I'm sure it would work with the regular bacon. You just want enough structure in there. And again, I have beef bacon for those of y'all who don't eat pork. You can do this with any bacon that you like. Okay, so here's what we have. We have 8 strips of bacon. So the key is to make it into like sandwich bread. So we're gonna do 1. Let's see. I'm not very good with spatial things. Like, we all have our skills. Okay. So it's like over and under, almost like, y'all know when you have a cardboard box and men can do it really easy. They just like flap, pull the flap out. And I'm sitting there like, okay, over, under. All right. So let's see. Over here, under here. And I'm going to try and bring it closer together so it can actually cook. All right, y'all see what I'm trying to do with this one right here? So let me try and make it as square as possible. So as it cooks, the bacon bread will stick together and have some structure. So I'm going to move this one down so I have some extra room. I know UFO Kamikaze is laughing at me. Look, we all have things that we're good at and things that we are not good at. Hello, Sophia. Thank you so much for being here. All right, but you all get the picture. If I hadn't cut it into like mini strips, it would be better. But just go with me. I'm here to give y'all ideas, okay? So we're going to do the other one over here, over and under, kind of like, I don't know, like a lattice or a pie or something like that. Okay, so that's over, so that means this one needs to go under. All right, so this is what we have. Hopefully you all can see this. So this is going to be the bread part of one of the BLTs. So if you've just joined, I'm going to do 3 low carb BLTs without the bread. All right, so hopefully this will cook the way that I want it to. So I'm just going to kind of leave this behind me, clean my hands, and get the lettuce and the tomato ready to go. The other bacon, the actual strips are in there cooking. When those come out, we'll put this one in. All right, so you all see, that's the plan for version number 3. All right, so let's clean hands, touch and on beat. Okay. So we've got lettuce, I've got romaine, which is nice and crispy. Hello, Sophia. And then I've got this tomato that's looking a little bit sad. I'm gonna wash it, cut off the bottom. We're gonna slice into that. So let's get the cutting board and a knife. So this is still going. Let's keep an eye on it. Bacon is looking good. All right. So cutting board, remember the cutting board has 2 sides. The side with the groove, get into the groove, is when you're cutting anything with liquid. So your tomato, your lemon, your raw chicken, it will kind of pool into this space so it doesn't come onto your cutting, to your counter, okay? Now the other side, the smooth side, you know, your charcuterie or whatever you want to present. And this was donated from Victoria, who is another content creator. She got us this beautiful cutting board. All right. Erin Laura here. She says, good afternoon, Maggie and class. We're making a classic today. Yes, we are. So let me get the mayo out. Ponce Tech says, dropping in to hit the like button. Great menu choice. Thank you so much for saying that, y'all. It's been a while since we've been in the kitchen, but I'm back at it. Y'all know we did the Elegance Boot Camp, and I've done a lot of like femininity and relationship content, but I miss being in the kitchen with y'all. And I used to like stress myself out trying to come up with fancy recipes that would like blow everybody's socks off. But I think sometimes comfort food is good, right? Just simple goodness. Let me get a couple mayo options out. And of course, you can make your BLT as fancy as you want. I have some avocado here. You could put avocado. You could get a nice thick Texas toast. You could do whatever you want. Hello, Crafting. Hello, The Real. And hello, Pulley. Thank you all so much for being here. So I have two mayo choices. I have Hellman's Light Mayo. This is usually in the kids' fridge. So maybe we'll use some of that to keep it lower calorie or 0 calorie. I have this one. This is the Walden Farms, my 0 calorie mayo. Condiments and beverages are a big culprit for calories. So you can eat a lot of the same food, but if you watch what you put on it and what you drink, a lot of times that can help you reach your goals. Clearly, I've got, some more weight to lose, but I enjoy eating. So we're going to enjoy our journey together. The amazing mayo, I always like to tell you all the truth. This has a apple cider vinegar base, so it's going to be a little zippy. So if you like a Miracle Whip kind of flavor, you will like this. But if you like a smoother, creamy mayo, you probably won't like that. All right, let's check on our bacon, because y'all know I can burn. Okay, still going. So let's get in here with this tomato. Let me get a knife. And let's see if I have my little slicer. All right, so no, this is not an Afro pick. This is from Pampered Chef. It's like a little veggie slicer. It helps you get equal slices. If you have a really good freehand and you can cut without, making them lopsided, God bless you. But this is nice if you want to have equal slices, onion, apple, whatnot. Since we're I'll cut some thin, which is every one, and then I'll skip some because the tomato BLT we're going to make, I want to make the tomato bread a little bit thicker. Erin Laura says, I miss you in the kitchen as well, but the femininity live streams and documentaries have been wonderful. Aw, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. All right, let's get this washed and let's make sure we get this little, ugly side off. Let me try and sharpen my knife. I got some, my brother told me, Uncle Phil said the knives I have were not good. So I got some new ones, but I'm saving them when he comes. The family's coming for Christmas. So when he carves the turkey, I have a whole new set. So after next week, we'll have new knives. How's our bacon doing? Okay, looking good. I'm not a chef. I just play one on YouTube, okay? All right. I am just a home cooker. I'm just a mom figuring it out with y'all. Hello, David. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. So first things first, let me see if I can cut off this janky piece. Okay. And if y'all would toss the whole thing, fine. I just cut off the end here. Hello, Rebecca. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. We don't want to waste. Groceries are expensive. And again, if you have a really good freehand and you can cut it without a guide, that's totally fine. Hello, Big Don. Thank you so much for being here. Erin Laura's laughing. I forgot already what I said. So we're going to take the little Afro pick veggie slicer, and I'm just going to put it inside the tomato like that. So then the knife goes down like a little guide. Hopefully I can keep them relatively the same. I didn't get it exactly right. We'll do 4 thin ones and then 2 thick ones. This way we can use up the tomato that we had. Then we'll check on our bacon. All right. So 1 thick slice and 1 more thick slice. I'm just doing every other. Okay. Let's get this thick one off. Nice little beef steak. And I think just to be, once you get down to the end, just making sure I don't get it jagged. I'm gonna salt these a little bit. You don't have to because bacon is already salty, but you know, why be regular when you can be extra? We'll put a little bit of salt and pepper on these tomatoes so it gives us a nice flavor when you bite into it. Just like Subway, we'll do Maggie way. You know, they ask you if you want salt and pepper, oil and vinegar. We'll do the same thing. Okay, let's check our bacon. All right. I think it's going good. Y'all didn't say if you like your bacon crispy or if you like it a little chewy. I'm on the crispy side, especially on like a sandwich, right? Erin Laura says, is that a Santoku knife? I got a few months ago. I'm never going back to the other knives. They work great for so many uses. It may be. This is a set, and it's actually a good set. I've just had it for a while. This is brandless, and I do have a discount code for you all if you go to, I think it's my cheat sheet, but it was like a knife set. So you can see there it says brandless. It was like a knife set. But what I learned is that the knives that have these little divots in them, I don't know if it's like an air pocket, so when you slice down, the food actually falls away. Because compared to, y'all know I'm nervous. Like this one is the little cleaver that was part of the set. And then, so these two chef knives, you can see one is smooth and one has the divot. They both work well. Sorry, y'all. I don't mean to be holding up knives. That's actually poor etiquette, ladies. So here's your unsolicited etiquette tip. Always keep your knives down and always keep your blades away. But when you cut like with this, like avocado or tomato, when I pull the knife up, it pulls the food up with it. But when I use this one, when I pull the knife up, the food falls off. So I know we have some real chefs here. I'm not a real chef. If we have any knife masters that know what's going on, Erin Laura wants crispy bacon. Okay. So let me I think we're ready to take this out, and we're going to switch to the sandwich bacon. All right. I'm going to bring it out and let you all take a look. All right. Let's see if it's crispy enough. So I'm just getting a plate with a paper towel. Killis is here for the BLT, another meatitarian, team greedy gong gongs. So just a plate and a paper towel. All right. Yeah, I think this is good. Whew. So y'all can see it curled up a little bit. Y'all can let me know. I know you like that close up. All right, so I'm just gonna dump this on the paper towel. All right, so we got that. And then I'm gonna put another paper towel on top to blot. Hello, Mallory, been a while, my dear, good to see you. All right. So then what I do is I just put another paper towel on top and then I just flip it into the paper towel. Hopefully I didn't lose any. All right, so we'll let that do its thing. So these are 4 separate strips. I think they're looking good. I think we're good. Hello, hello, Ghost of Taylor, and hello, TJ. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, let's put my sandwich bacon in the air fryer. So if you just hopped in, we're making 3 BLT options, all low carb to give you all choices. We're gonna make a lettuce wrapped BLT with lettuce as the bread. We're gonna make a tomato bun BLT with tomato as the bread. And we're going to make a bacon bread BLT with bacon as the bread. So this is 2 strips of bacon. I had to cut them kind of small, and you just do over and under, over and under. Hold up, these are both over. Okay, over, y'all. Let's see. Y'all see, I don't have an eye for things like that. Okay, so then that's under, that's over. So this one goes under. Look, Maggie has other values that I add, okay? Spatial things is not me, but just make sure they're kind of interlocked, because as it cooks down, you want the bacon to kind of set into sandwich bread. Okay, so that's what we're trying to do. So this is going to go in the air fryer. Okay, so our bacon is doing its thing. It looks like it's nice and crispy. Crispy to me means when I hold it up, it holds its shape so you all can see. And this is regular bacon. If you don't eat it, okay, that's great. Make your own. I've got beef bacon. And for those of y'all that don't know, of course you can get turkey bacon, but you can also get, this is beef bacon. So you can get variety. All right, so I'm just gonna set this behind me. We'll do one more flip because I want the blot. I want all of the oil to come off so it's nice and crispy. We said we were gonna salt these tomatoes. Let me get on that. I just keep running my mouth, talking to y'all. All right, so we have our 4 crispy strips coming right up. All right, so let's leave this here. Let's get the salt and pepper. Now this is optional. I'm just gonna do a little light salt and pepper on the tomatoes. I cut 2 of them kind of thick for the one that's gonna be like our sandwich bread. So let's do a little salt on all of them. You can put a little, so I don't have to worry about salt. I do have to worry about sugar. So if you don't want the salt or whatnot, that's fine. But salt and pepper actually on your fresh veggies, this is what makes like those restaurant salads taste really good too. Okay, so try a little bit of salt and pepper, even with your dressing and your other stuff. All right, so just a little salt on here. That's gonna bring out some of the moisture and some of the flavor. And then we'll just go in with some pepper. Is anything coming out? All right. We got Lamar Wyatt in the house. Says, hey, Maggie, how you doing? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Mallory says, I've been busy getting this Christmas shopping done for the kids. I understand. Jurgen says his stomach doesn't care at all. Jurgen is our meatitarian. He is that kid that eats everything and anything. Shout out to the finishing school. I just posted the little shameless plug. Lucy and I have the finishing school for the modern woman. You can now gift it. If you know any ladies, hello Jody. If you know any ladies who would benefit from elegance, etiquette, and femininity training, we have a Saturday school that starts January 6th. We teach it live, but it's in a Zoom. It's a private class. It's recorded. You get workbooks. We have guest speakers. Hello, Tamala. If you want to be the best version of yourself and you want to learn from me, I would love to teach you. Go to teachablemomentswithmaggie.com and the code Black Friday, all one word, still works. So if you want to gift it to a lady, or ladies, if you want to put it on your wish list, on the checkout page, there's a box that says send as gift. All right. So I just put some salt and pepper on the tomato, completely optional. Okay. Now let's get our lettuce. Let's see. I've got romaine. I got one open though. I'm always like nervous. Like I want to open the full package for y'all, but y'all know we got stuff already open. Y'all know how it is. Don't be opening new stuff. You already got something open. Hello before the cash. Okay. Let's see what we got in here. How are we doing? Okay. I'm a little nervous. Our square bacon, we'll see. Okay. So let me get another cutting board. We'll keep the tomatoes over there. I'm going to tear some lettuce for the sandwiches. For the sandwiches. And then I'm going to leave some in the romaine bones. All right. Make sure we keep everything clean. Hello, D-Ray. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you all are doing well. Whatever you celebrate, I hope you are enjoying time with your loved ones. All right, so we've got one here that's kind of like, what did I use this lettuce for? I can't remember. I made something. So I'm just going to chop this one, not like a dice, because I want lettuce leaves in a BLT. Okay. Hello, Talis. If you're doing a salad, maybe you chop it for a salad. And for this one, I'll just use this. Maybe you chop it for a salad. This has already been washed. So I'm just going to kind of open these. These lettuce boats are great too as like a bread substitute, tuna salad, avocado, whatever you want to put in here, whatever meat substitute or meat, you can use the lettuce as a bread substitute. All right, so we have that. Then I'm going to get one more and get the big leaves on the outside. Who do we have here? The Watcher Supreme says, just in time, Team Greedy is ready to eat. Y'all ain't never not hungry, right? Okay, so our bacon bread is still doing its thing. Let's get some more. A really good lettuce for BLT would probably be a butter lettuce or a lettuce with like big leaves that are kind of like soft. But this is what I got. So we're going to try and use some of these greens. I used to buy like spring mix for salad, iceberg lettuce for sandwiches, spinach for, it was just too much, y'all. We're not trying to, we're going to make it work. Or as E. Capone says, make it do what it do, right? All right, so let me take this out. And they say, don't rinse the whole thing until you're ready to use it. So I'm going to peel off the big leaves that I want to use, and I'm just going to rinse those. So I'm going to try and get the big flappy ones. Because something about if you wet the whole thing and then put it back, it spoils more quickly. I don't know if y'all have ever heard that. Okay, so this is going back in here. These I'm going to rinse and try to cut up. All right, so I'm gonna kind of gently blot. I got a couple brown spots. I don't want to tear it too much. How's our sandwich bread? Whoa, no, it's still coming along. All right. Our sandwich, hashtag bacon bread, it's doing its thing. Okay, so let me just blot this. I want to do it gently so I don't rip it apart, but I want the big leafy bits, especially for, I think I'm going to try and do a wrap. Let me think about this. Yeah, we'll try and do a wrap and wrap it in like some parchment paper. Okay, so this one looks pretty good. Team Greedy in the house, absolutely. All right, so I just have a few like brown pieces on the end. I'm just going to gently cut those off. I don't want to, I want more of that soft green if I can. All right, then I think we'll start with our tomato sandwich, and then we'll do our wrap, and then we'll do our bacon bread. Don't have to be perfect. If there's a little bit of brown on there, we'll just call it organic. Hello, James. We'll call it organic and be done with it. But I know we all eat with our eyes first. So, I want y'all to be looking forward to the plate. But, you know, some of y'all that are country used to or grew up on a farm, picking up stuff out of the ground and just brushing it off and eating it. That's what we've done for a long time. So we will be all right. I'm just getting some of the little brown bits off the bottom. Killa says, yes, I've heard that. Okay, about washing the lettuce. Yeah. So just wash what you're going to use. And then I'm going to put the other one back. And we'll check on our sandwich bread and see if we can make a nice little wrap. This one looks good. Okay. I'm excited. Don't take much from me. Hello, Great Vibes. Thank you so much for being here. All right. So let's put this away and let's check on our bacon bread. Still doing its thing. All right. So let's do the tomato one first. I'm going to do this just as a regular sandwich, and maybe we'll put it in like some wax paper. Okay, so I'm going to move this here, make sure everybody can see. So we have 2 thick slices of tomato, and I kind of cut these thick because we're going to use the tomato as our sandwich bread. I put a little salt and pepper on here. That's optional. Okay, if I put it here, everybody can see. Okay, so we're gonna go in with the mayo. Hello, Miss Catwalk. I'll let y'all choose. Do we want Hellman's or do we want no calorie? This is kind of like a Miracle Whip, but it's a 0 calories, 0 carbs, fat-free, all that stuff. So I'll let y'all choose, and I'm gonna get a platter because my goal is to have all 3 of them side by side. Maybe 1 more minute. All right, get our platter ready for a presentation. All right. Killa says best to wash produce as you use it and not all at once. Absolutely. Okay, Rebecca wants Hellman's. You got it, my dear. Okay, so I have Hellman's, and this is the light mayo. If you can have the full flavor, have some for me. This is what I just grabbed. So I'm gonna let it keep going. All right, so I'm gonna get a nice kind of heaping spoonful and put that on here. I think that's enough for 2. That's kind of heavy. I probably should have blotted the tomato a little bit so it wasn't so wet, but we will be all right. All right. You also get in there with your hands. So I'm just trying to smooth out the mayo so we have a little bit in each bite. And again, if you want something extra in here, you could do avocado. You could do whatever you want. But we don't want a big blob in the middle. Every bite should have some tomato, some lettuce, and some bacon. Oh, goodness. Okay. All right. Hello, DJ. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure y'all can see on TikTok. Okay. So let's go in with the lettuce. I'm going to do, I want to break it in half. Let's see if I do. I might have to break it in half or use the smaller pieces. So we're going to do nice healthy layers because when we put that bacon on here, that might be, I'm just going to break this in half. That's the only thing with romaine because it's got that little vein down the middle. It kind of, puffs up at you, but it's okay. So this is what we have. So, lost a piece of lettuce. This is what we have so far. Our tomato, our mayo, and our lettuce. And I'll probably do a little bit more salt and pepper. Okay, I think we're done here. My little sad bread. How many more minutes do we have? 2 minutes. Let me go ahead and turn it off because I don't want it to look too charred because y'all know if I burn it, y'all will talk about me. Hello, KMC. Okay, let's do a little bit salt and pepper. Optional, but just gives the sandwich a little bit of character. All right, so this is what we have so far. Now for the piece de resistance, the bacon. All right, so I'm gonna get 2 pieces of bacon. We cooked this in the air fryer. It's nice and crispy. I'm gonna get 2 pieces and I'm gonna break them in half and we'll put them in here. Then we're gonna get our sandwich bread out. So hopefully we have a nice little snap. All right, so we'll do that. All right, let's cross it over. Okay, looking good so far. Then let's see if we see what y'all can see. All right, now I'm going to close it with the tomato. Hopefully it doesn't slide too much. Okay, now I think it looks good. I got a big hunk of lettuce out here. Let me show y'all what we have, but before I do, let me get the other bacon bread out and get it on a paper towel so it can blot. And hopefully, because y'all know it will, it'll like stick together as it cools. It's looking kind of janky. All right. Paper towel. let's get this out. Well, we have a problem, but it's okay. You see how it shrunk? My, this is why I cook live, y'all. My, how do you say? Bacon kind of curled up on itself. Let me just get a spatula, and I'm going to try and get it up easily, because if you just, try to dump it, the whole thing may come apart. So we have one bread slice. I'm not feeling very confident, but you see what I was going for. All right. And then another bread slice, but I had to cut the bacon in half. Okay, I'll let y'all vote. So we'll leave this here for a moment. That'll be the last one we make. Okay. So what do we have so far? Here's number one. Our BLT, low carb BLT. Let me see if I can turn it around so y'all can see a nice view from over here. I think I need to take some of this lettuce. Little food styling. All right, so it looks as homogeneous as possible, or uniform. Okay, so number one is done. I want to cut it in half, but I'm nervous. If I cut it in half, the whole thing will crumble. Hello, Mr. Intricate, and hello, Keep It Green. All right, so we're going to do this. We're going to plate the first one, then we're going to move on to number two, which is the lettuce wrap. We're making 3 low-carb BLTs. So here's number one. All right. Not bad. Not bad. No bread, but if you can have bread, have some for me. All right. So now we're going to move on to the lettuce wrap. All right. Just giving you all some options. Erin Laura says the green and red is looking very Christmassy. Oh, the bacon. Oh, of course. We're going to have a burnt bacon troll. Whenever I mess up, we always have a troll that comes out to remind me I got it wrong. Okay. So now let's do the lettuce wrap. So I have the romaine here. I'm going to blot it so it's not too wet. And then I'm going to put, let me know what y'all want on the inside here. Do we want to stick with the Hellmann's, or do we want to try the no calorie, healthy mayo? All right. So I'm going to use four, what are these? Leaves, stalks, pieces of romaine. I'm just kind of blotting them. Hello, Cheryl. Good to see you on TikTok. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another struggle cooking class. So I'm just kind of opening this and moving. I'm out of paper towels, y'all. Bacon blotted lettuce. Okay, Cheryl wants the low calorie mayo. You got it. Okay, so we're going to do the lettuce wrap with the Walden Farm. So this is it right here. You can get it at Walmart or anywhere. It's called Amazing Mayo. It's the 0 calorie because it is an apple cider vinegar base. And because I always tell y'all the truth, it's a little more watery than your thicker mayo. Okay, so just know that. So I'm just going to use a spoon and let's arrange this. You could do this with deli meat. You could do this with whatever you have. All right. I'm trying to think. Y'all know my spatial mind. I'm going to layer it and then I'm going to roll it. Okay, so let's do it this way. Let's do this. I'm doing 4 that way and 4 this way. I'm just going to kind of flatten it a little bit because I am going to cut it. All right, so 4 pieces of lettuce. Then let's put our low calorie mayo in here. For this, we don't really have to spread it because we're going to roll it. It's all going to kind of gel together. All right. And then I'll still do a little salt and pepper just on the lettuce. And then I'm going to go in with the tomato. That's my thinnest one. Cheryl says that's good. All Walden Farms are good. Whew. I got a little extra with the pepper. Aaron Lawrence says, I've never heard of apple cider vinegar in mayo. Yes, so Walden Farms brand is an apple cider vinegar base. So for their salad dressings, their syrups, all that stuff. So it does have a little tang to it. I'm used to it, but if y'all are trying it for the first time, just letting you know. Okay, so I'm going to get my tomato here. That's the thinnest one. And I'm going to cut these in half so that I can put them in my BLT long ways. So I'm just going to kind of put them here and put them here. All right, that one kind of fell apart, but it will be all right. And then lastly, we're going in with the bacon. Now this is not going to go over too well because I'm going to roll it, but I'm going to put it here. And you know what I should have done? I should have done the parchment paper underneath. So let me think. Because I want to kind of roll it and have it together. Foil parchment. All right. Only because it's going to kind of disintegrate a little bit. Let's see if I can use the parchment to help me keep it together. Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay. I'm just gonna leave it because I feel like I'm gonna destroy it and I'm already destroying it. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I have a bad feeling. I don't think I'm doing this right. I don't think I rolled it right. All right. Well, there's number 2. I'm going to put it on the plate. It's kind of like a BLT. Doesn't look as bad as I thought, but there's your option number 2. Let me see if I can plate it halfway decent. Y'all would probably still eat it. All right. See if I can stand it up. Oh my gosh, this one looks horrible. I'm going to leave this one off the tray. I'm going to eat it though. All right. So there's number 2. And then let's do the last one. Okay. Callie says it sounds so crunchy. I know. I don't know. Y'all, these TikTok videos, they make it look so easy. I don't know about y'all. Y'all ever try to do stuff and it's like, why doesn't mine look that way? Did I roll it wrong? Like, was I supposed to roll it this way with the vein? I'm still eating it though. All right, last one. Let's see how our, almost. Okay. Our bacon bread. I probably should have pressed it more together. All right. So that's our bread. Killis says one of my favorites is McCormick mayo with lime juice. It's so good. That does sound good. Hello, Luli. Thank you so much for being here. Aaron Laura says I have a tough time rolling lettuce as well. I always turn it into a salad. Absolutely. Okay. So last one, our bacon bread. Y'all see what I was trying to do, but I always mess this up. Maybe I should have put it closer together. But let's just go ahead and put our tomato on the inside. And then, I don't know, got a little lettuce in there. And let me just do the Hellmann's again because it's a little bit thicker. I'll just do a little bit in the middle because once you squeeze it down, it'll smear. And then I think it's my choice of lettuce. I think if I had done the lettuce that's not, you know, like this, but we will be all right. All right. And then let's see if I can make this into a sandwich. You get the picture. All right. So let's get our last one. Oh no, my rose is falling apart. But let's see if we can. All right. So let me move everything, take a picture, and then we'll take a taste, and then we'll be done. So we have 3 BLT options, 3 low carb BLT options. Let me try and put this back together so it doesn't look as bad. All right, so let's get everything ready for the picture. So y'all can let me know what you're eating with your BLT. 3 ways, low carb or no bread. But, you know, we got to get creative. Hello, Maduro. Thank you so much for being here. All right. All right. So our tomatoes are looking nice and juicy. All right. So we have BLT number 1. This is the BLT with the tomato bun. We have Hellman mayo, romaine lettuce, some crispy bacon. BLT number 2 is our wrap. It's romaine lettuce with no calorie mayo, bacon and tomato. And then we have our last one, our bacon bun. Let me take this down. It's confusing. All right. I want to see your votes. Let me know what y'all think. All right. Vote for number 1 if you prefer the bacon bun BLT. Vote for number 2 if you prefer the bacon wrap BLT. And vote for number 3. I got some lettuce hanging out the side if you like your bacon bread BLT. So just like Taco Bell, I've taken the same ingredients. I'm just going to break off some of this. I've taken the same ingredients and reconstructed them. Oh, crap. Let me take a picture before it all disintegrates. Callie wants to try the wrap, so you're here for number 2. Erin Laura says it's a lovely layout. Thank you, my dear. Even though it didn't go as planned, but I wanted to give you all 3 options. And then we're going to taste all of them. Cheryl's here for number 2. Linda wants the wrap. Okay. Erin Laura likes the lattice bread. Okay, let me get my iPad for a picture. All right, so I just like giving you all your options. Let me see if I turn it this way. Yeah, I think that's good. This way you can see all 3. All right, you can see the wrap. You can see the BLT. Aw, thank you, Charred Bacon. I knew we were going to have a troll. Thank you very much for the $5 super chat. When you all come through and you show support, you really go above and beyond. I appreciate it. I don't expect it. I'm just making what I'm having for dinner. Thank you, Cheryl. She says they all look great. So let me take a picture that I'm going to put charred bacon bread up on the board. But you all see, if you can get your lattice to work better than I did. Okay, so let's take a picture. Ah, I knew it. I knew it. Our trolls are always lurking. So thank you. Charred bacon is going to go up on the microwave as the stream sponsor. Let me just get a quick picture. Picture looks nice though. That's just my lattice bread. It just, it didn't really stick the way that I needed it to, but what did Jürgen say? Stomach doesn't care. So I'll be posting this up. Let me take a quick little video. All right, so we have our low carb BLTs 3 ways. We have the tomato bun BLT. we have the lettuce wrap BLT, and we have the bacon bread BLT. Enjoy. Y'all are so silly. All right, I'll leave this here. Exactly. Y'all are laughing. Charred bacon bread. Jurgen is laughing. Killis wants number 3. Thank you for your support. All right, let me get you up on this struggle whiteboard, the struggle stream whiteboard. So $5 stream sponsor is, I can't believe I have to write this, bacon bread. Oh, all right. Now we have a neutral. Okay, so I'm going to try and take an elegant bite. I really want the tomato bun one because this is the one that's really giving me like sandwich vibes. I'm going to go in for that one first. I'm going to cut it in half and try and take an elegant bite. But eek. Oh, Killis is laughing. All right, y'all. So let's go in with our, you know what would be really good? What you could do is put it, you know what, I think I will. Here's another little hack for y'all for drippy sandwiches. This is, you missed the trolls. Reynolds makes these wax paper sandwich bags. So they're already in a little pouch. So I'm gonna put my bacon sandwich in there and then try to eat it so it drips into the bag and not all over me, okay? So if you're at home and you don't care, that's all me. Or you could cut it in half. But let me see if I can put this in here. All right, that way I can hold it. Did I take a picture? Yeah, I did take pictures. I always panic like, all right, so let's get in here. We got mayo, we got salt, pepper, we got lettuce, and we've got bacon. Small bite. One moment. It's good, y'all. It's crunchy. Hold up. It's salty. Hold up. I got. I think I got. Oh my God. Do I have bacon in my? Okay. I want to make sure I show up correct. This could work great for a juicy burger, and it's dripping inside here. Erin Laura is laughing. What a silly goose. I don't know about y'all, but I started my channel because this is what I'm actually eating for dinner. Y'all hear that crunch? Hello, 216. Okay, one more bite, and then we'll go to the wrap. For research purposes. Okay. We're gonna have to end soon because this is a messy meal, but it's so good. Okay, last one. I'll take a bite of the wrap. I don't know, do I look crazy, y'all? Zay says, what is it? I made 3 different low carb BLTs, all right? So this one is the lettuce wrap. It was looking like a flower. Now it's looking kind of, let's see if I move this. Will it focus? You know, the camera, and it's just my phone, y'all. It focuses on what it focuses on. All right. So you all can see. Let's try. This is actually probably easier to take an elegant bite. Hold up. I have to say, I'm going to be very honest with y'all. It's good because I wrapped it like that. The bacon kind of got the wetness of the lettuce and the tomato. So it's good, but y'all know I'm a texture girl. Charred Bacon says, save the best for last. You know what? I can't with y'all. I'm a texture girl. I really felt the texture. Y'all heard that crunch in the tomato bun. The wrap is fine, but I would recommend the wrap if you have deli meat. Thank you all for liking on TikTok. If you have deli meat that you don't mind getting a little bit of moisture, you can do your oil and vinegar, that's fine. But I think the wrap for the BLT, unless you're eating it right away, because I got all the shenanigans, I got to take pictures, we got trolls, all of that. So I would say 5 out of 5. I would say 3 out of 5 just for texture. And honestly, I love low, but because you want that bacon, that tomato, and that lettuce flavor, I think the apple cider vinegar is a little much. On some things, it's really good, but on this one, I am preferring the Hellmann's. Okay, last one. Save the bacon for last, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. So this is our bacon bread BLT. Y'all saw what I tried to do is cook the bacon into a bread. It did not work, but let's see if I can get a bite of everything. Let me go to the small side so I don't look janky. It's just so messy. Very good. I would say 4 out of 5, only because my bread disintegrated. It will be all right. Hello, Imani. Thank you for being here. So for me, winner BLT dinner is the tomato bun. But don't worry, I'm eating them. They're all good. But yeah, the tomato bun has the best like structure of a BLT. So hopefully I gave you all some tips tonight. We had fun. You can absolutely use your thick tomato slices for a burger. You can use them for a sandwich. You can use these little Reynolds wraps things that protect your hands and keep all that yumminess inside. Charred bacon bread says 5 out of 5. Use more bacon next time to fill the center. I think you're right. I think I should have used, instead of 2 strips, 4 strips, so that you don't have that gap in the middle and you have like a real, y'all know what it's supposed to look like. But that was the goal. If y'all make these, let me know. But I'm going to sit down and enjoy my BLTs. Let's see. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so Lucy and I will have our Ask Us Anything. If you all want a cooking stream, like for lunchtime, I have a salmon recipe I want to try. So if you all want a fish recipe tomorrow, you can put the fish emoji in the chat. If we're fine to skip tomorrow, I'll come back on Thursday and do the fish. But tomorrow night at, I think it's 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, Lucy and I will be doing Ask Us Anything. So we are the teachers of the Finishing School for the Modern Woman, and we love taking y'all's questions. You have the agenda. Javi says, I know I've told you this before, but your voice is really professional. Thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate it. I appreciate the compliment. I work on it, but I also work in corporate. Charred Bacon says, thank you for your love of bacon. Thank you. Linda wants fish. You want fish tomorrow? Okay. Thank you so much. All right, y'all. Maybe like, if my schedule looks good, maybe 12 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. I've got a salmon recipe I want to try. So we'll do a cooking stream and a Q&A stream later in the evening. All right, let's go ahead and dismiss class. Thank you for the fish emoji, Cheryl. All right, TikTok, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for the likes and the shares. I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. I figured out how to schedule on TikTok. So if you're following me, hopefully you get a notification that I'm going live. All right, thank you for the hearts. Class is dismissed. Thank you so much, Instagram. I appreciate you all so much for being here. I'll see you either tomorrow for lunch or for Q&A. Class is dismissed. And Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Erin Laura says, I love fish, but I can wait till Thursday. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Let's see how my schedule looks. I don't mind cooking for y'all. Erin Laura says, have a wonderful evening, Maggie and Scholars. Great stream. This was fun. Shout out to the trolls. They're always watching, and we love them too. Callie Kennedy, my first time seeing you here, my dear. Welcome. I hope you come back. She says, good night. Jurgen is giving me the deuces from across the pond. Good night in Germany. Gina says, good morning. I wonder where you are. And Killa says, enjoy. All right, everybody. Class is dismissed. I will see you all tomorrow. All right. Thank you all.